Happy Monday.
Yes.
A lot has happened in the last couple of days. Starting with Friday, Stan would like to thank you for everything that you guys have done to participate, for bringing in your money and for fasting.
If you donated money or if you decided to skip lunch or whatever, we thank you because it's all very appreciated.
It was quite successful,
yes.
So we were happy about that. In other news, you may not have heard, but on Saturday there was a shooting in Arizona. Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords actually got shot in the head. And what's amazing, she's still living. She is still kicking. Like, this is big news. I don't know how anybody really survives from a bullet in the brain. But
unfortunately, 6 others were not as lucky as she was. But
a 9-year-old died. 22-year-old Jared Lee Loeffner, I guess he was kind of disturbed.
Yeah, I mean,
apparently his YouTube videos were a little strange.
I haven't seen them, but for somebody to go to that extreme, it must have been a little bit.
It must have been bad.
Some mental issues or something. I don't
know. But
anyway,
if you see anything like that on YouTube, one of your friends or classmates, notify somebody so something like this can be prevented. Also, the main theme of today happens to be senioritis. Now, senioritis does not exactly only affect seniors, although I'm one of the unlucky ones, unfortunately. I'll be the first to admit it.
I know, really. It's okay. It's okay. It affects a lot of us here, actually. But you know what? There are ways that you can try to
prevent it.
Juniors.
Yeah. Start preventing now. Take action. For example, take a college course next year. AP. Do something to challenge yourself because it'll help. Trust me.
It will.
You'll want to do well. You'll want to conquer that AP class.
It's so true. And you know, you can also, just another way to just stay involved. I mean, join a club, do an extracurricular activity, something to look forward to at the end of the day that you really enjoy doing, because it'll help you through the day. Trust us. It will.
Yes, it will. So we'll have some more tips for you throughout the show, but please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Emily has your first announcement, so go to Emily. There we go.
There we go. Have you purchased your ESM and Syracuse Spirited What's Your Excuse t-shirt yet? If not, what's your excuse? Be sure to buy your $10 t-shirt for the Jim and Julie Boeheim Foundation in the main lobby before school. By purchasing a t-shirt this week, you will be entered to win tickets to the Syracuse-Villanova basketball game at the Dome on January 22nd. Take the shot to show your community you care.
The ESM International Singers will have their first rehearsal for the Festival of Nations performance on Wednesday, January 12th from 3:30 to 4:05 in Room B10. All singers should plan to attend. See Madam Brady for details.
There will not be any morning weight room during the dates of the January Regents exams. These dates are January 11th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. Afternoon weight room will continue with normal hours. See Coach Eschbacher with any questions.
Are you interested in fashion, modeling, or volunteering? Then come to the FCCLA meeting on Thursday, January 13th after school in room C4 to sign up for the prom fashion show to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation. See Mrs. Carochi in room C4 if you cannot attend the meeting.
Are you interested in winning a free pair of ball tickets to the senior ball and the after ball party? The food drive will be in full swing from January 10th to January 28th. To enter the drawing for the tickets, please do the following. Bring in non-perishable items to the main lobby from January 10th to January 28th. Ask Mrs. Banowitz, our school nurse, for proof that you contributed and she will give you a ticket. Bring your ticket with your name on it to Mrs. Chilinsky in room D19, and you may also enter every day if you bring non-perishable items every day as well. The drawing will be held on Wednesday, February 2nd, and good luck to all who enter, and thank you for supporting your local food pantry.
The Winter Highland Forest trip is January 16th and 17th. They must have at least 15 students attending or the trip will be canceled. You can pick up paperwork outside of room D17. Turn in the permission slip as soon as possible to Mr. Harrington. That's all the announcements we have for you, but we would like to give you a couple of motives for all of you
senioritis people.
Yes.
Senioritis.
For example, you applied to college, you got accepted. Now here's the thing. They have to send in half your report, which means colleges have the opportunities to revoke your admission.
In other words, don't slack off for your senior year just because you got accepted already. You need to continue working hard because colleges can still take away your admissions.
Yes, so and that would be very sad for you.
Yes. Very unfortunate.
I still have to get into college still, the one I need to get into, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
No.
But also,
anyway.
Another thing is your college performance can be affected. So if you go to college and you slacked off your senior year, you're going to be like, oh, I have to work again.
Yeah. Kind of a big change. So you might as well just continue to work hard and it'll make your life a whole lot easier.
Yes. Well, one of our seniors we have right now, Charlotte Visser with weather.
Okay. Now we're ready to go. All right.
We move about 3 seconds. I gotta wait for this before we finalize it.
Senioritis.
Oh, guys, don't leave before, after this. We have to talk about tomorrow. Okay? You guys, it doesn't matter.
Okay, guys. I'm slightly affected by senioritis, but not that much. For our weather, you can see that we are right in the middle of a giant precipitation. You can see that it's been raining Sunday, not raining, it's been snowing. It's been snowing Sunday and it's also continuing in today. It's going to be around for a little while. Our next map shows that it's not really all around us. It's just kind of in this section here. So it'll drift away soon enough. For our highs and lows today, we have a high of 24 and a low of 18. In Fahrenheit, that's 27 and 10. I'm not really sure how that works out, but for our weekly weather plan, you can see it's going to be in the mid-20s all week and snowing Wednesday for almost positive.
Thanks, Charlotte. Okay, just another reminder to please challenge yourself. Seniors, I know you don't want to, but it'll help out in the long run.
And it'll make your schoolwork more interesting too, because if you challenge yourself, it'll give you brain stimulation, I suppose. And
yeah, I know it sounds bad. Like I personally sometimes want to clean rather than do my homework.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
I know.
That's an issue.
Cleaning your room has become so much more interesting. It's ridiculous. But you know what? If you keep these tips,
study while cleaning your room. Just do it. Well, now we have the MTV's latest version of
My Super Sweet 16 right here on the morning show.
Here's Katie Hall.
The girls varsity volleyball team hosts Onondaga tonight at 5 o'clock here in the high school gym. The ice hockey team pulled an amazing win 9-2 against South Glen Falls. ESM had 3 players scoring, Darren Dunwald, Nick Capriati, and Dylan Aird, with Zach Carges getting an assist. The number 2 Oregon Ducks played the number 1 Auburn Tigers in the Tostitos BCS National Championship game tonight. The game is played in Arizona at 8:30. The NFL playoffs began this past weekend. On Saturday, the Seattle Seahawks pulled off the upset 41-36 over the New Orleans Saints. Matt Hasselbeck threw for 272 yards and 4 touchdowns in the win. On Saturday night, the New York Jets defeated the Indianapolis Colts on a game-winning field goal, 17-16. LaDainian Tomlinson rushed for 82 yards and 2 touchdowns. On Sunday, the Baltimore Ravens defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 30-7. Joe Flacco threw for 265 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Green Bay Packers pulled off a close win, 21-16, against the Philadelphia Eagles after Michael Vick threw an interception with 33 seconds to go. Aaron Rodgers passed for 180 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm Katie Hall, and this has been your WESM 15 Sports Report.
Well, for those of you that didn't necessarily get the reference, it is Katie's 16th birthday today. So
if you see her, say happy birthday.
Yes.
Yay.
Such an exciting
happy
birthday.
Cake. Okay, to conclude our show, we got our last 2 tips. Apparently, tutoring's gonna help you stay on top of things. If you tutor a little kid or a younger student, just in general, you're gonna want to be a role model and do better yourself.
And also, like, tutoring, you can, like, tutor your friends as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be younger kids. I mean, if you find if one of your friends needs help them out, you know?
So set goals for yourself, too. That's the next big thing. If you reach your goal, you're going to want to set another goal and reach another. It's gonna work out.
It's like a big chain of goals.
Chain of goals.
Goals.
Just kidding. Okay. And to conclude our show, really now, please bring in cans for the food drive.
All week until what, the 28th it is?
Yeah,
yes.
You've got like a month, so bring them in.
Why not?
We're going to update the levels of cans for you by grade level, and we'll see who's
Keep you
winning.
updated.
So all of you are going to go, you're going down, we're going to win. So.
Seniors, clearly. All right.
That's all we have for you. So
have a nice day, ESM.
Yeah, stay cool.